Welcome to Season 1, Episode 15 of NXT The Game. Let's go ahead and get right into the go-home edition of the show. Ladies and gentlemen, tonight, Renee Young starts us off. Folks, welcome to the go-home edition of NXT. Tonight, we have a huge match as Baron Corbin and Finn Balor take on James Storm and Rhino. But that's not all. Tonight, Bayley finally gets her hands on Dana Brooke, as well as a pair of standout single matches featuring the likes of Apollo Cruz, Drew McInyre, Samoa Joe, Solomon Crowe, and a tag team match starting us off tonight. Another action-packed edition of NXT Tonight, Renee. Tom Phillips. Regal has an announcement tonight as well. It's coming up soon. Renee Young, let's head to ringside for the opening match. And the opening match, the Hype Bros versus Blake and Murphy. In a bout that had solid in-ring action but no heat, the Hype Bros defeated Blake and Murphy in 5.5 minutes when Zack Ryder defeated Blake with a quick roll-up. Bliss was good, Murphy was not, and the commentary hyped us up. The commentary hyped us up. By the way, we're in front of 3,275 people tonight in Connecticut. Alright, the camera turns on as William Regal's holding a black bag. Folks, when I was clearing out my filing cabinet last week, I found some old files. One of which was a file labeled Secondary Title Left Behind the Great Dusty Rhodes. The fans cheer. Tonight, in his honor, and with the blessing of Triple H, I'd like to announce the formation of a new NXT Championship, the NXT Television Championship. The fans cheer. The championship will only ever be defended on NXT television and will only be defended on a regular basis. But with NXT TakeOver Glory coming up on Sunday, I will make it an exception, a rare and one-time only exception. At Glory, for the first and only time ever, this brand new NXT Vacant Television Championship will be defended to open the show. But as far as the competitors go, that will remain a secret. So a new NXT title. I figured I needed a mid-card title because there's a lot of workers who I can't put in the title race who aren't tag team workers but deserve a title, and I really want to. I've always been a fan of the way television titles were defended. Alright, next we see, same as last week, Scott Hall and Triple H arriving via limo. And if you squint very closely at William Regal, that's actually Triple H. Not really, but that's what we're going to pretend. Apologies. In an extremely short match, Bayley finally got her hands and defeated Dana Brooke in 5.5 minutes with the Rose Plant. The announcing lifted the match. The color commentary gave the match a boost. Bayley looked great. The storyline has advanced with Bayley taking on the Emma, Dana Brooke, and now Gail Kim. And after the match, Bayley celebrates in the ring, finally getting her match with Dana Brooke after having waited 10 or 11 shows. Alright, now the camera finds Scott Hall, and look, told you, if you squint hard enough there, it'd be the real Triple H again backstage. Thank you, I'll pass along the info, says Triple H hanging up his phone. He did it. Regal got us to air live via international worldwide internet. All our pay-per-views, all countries, are now online. Even I'll admit, that's a big move, says Scott Hall. Triple H pauses. What's your problem with Regal, Scott? Scott Hall, no problem. Just want to make sure he does right by you. NXT was a big gamble. Big gamble just to break away like you did. Just want to make sure everything's on the up and up. Triple H nods at his best friend as the scene ends. Alright. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Drew McInyre defeated Apollo Cruz in 8 minutes by a pinfall with a future shock. The announcing quality lifted the match. So we have some singles matches pairing off differently than who's going to be facing who at NXT TakeOver Glory. But a good match on the card. So, 54 rating, not bad. The camera now finds Tyler Breeze in the back with Eva Marie. Tyler Breeze. In 4 days, Sammy, you're stepping into the ring with Prince Pretty, the king of Cuteville. You're stepping into the ring with a man who was born to win, who's undefeated since the most beautiful woman in the world stood up against bullying and stood by my side. A real redhead. Eva Marie, gorgeous as ever, just makes love to the camera as Tyler continues. Prepare yourself, Sammy, because I am. Come this Sunday, things are very real. Click, click, click. The scene ends. Some more hot building. In a match that had some good action and average heat, Samoa Joe defeated Solomon Crowe in 11 minutes via the Cochina Clutch. So submission victory for Samoa Joe tonight. And a very good match with Solomon Crowe. The announcing quality lifted the match. We now see Sammy James backstage. I am just 4 days away from getting back into the ring and winning wrestling matches. I've been out a very long time and I'm very excited to get back into the ring. Well, that's an understatement. Zane waits for the crowd to stop cheering. Quite frankly, everyone, TakeOver Glory is going to be a very special night for me. I'm going to be able to get back to doing what I do best in life, and that's winning matches, professional wrestling. That's wrestling in a squared circle and showcasing all my God-given ability for each and every one of you people. I can't wait. And Breezy, I hope you're ready to go, because I sure as hell am. The scene ends. A video plays hyping the main event of NXT TakeOver between James Storm and Baron Corbin. In a match that had some good action and average heat, James Storm and Rido defeated Baron Corbin and Finn Balor in 11.5 minutes when Storm defeated Baron Corbin with the Eye of the Storm. So that's James Storm getting a pinfall victory over Baron Corbin just a few days away from the pay-per-view. I don't really do this that often, but I wanted to showcase these four in a match. I thought it was a good main event match. I have big plans for James Storm and Baron Corbin, both of which coming out of the pay-per-view, so I wanted to go ahead and do this because this is going to be definitively the end of the series at the pay-per-view. This was a very match-driven, pay-per-view-driven show. There's no other segments for tonight. NXT Glory will be up tonight or tomorrow, probably tomorrow. And I hope you all enjoyed this edition of NXT Wrestling Season 1, Episode 15.